Are there any products, since you've been doing it for 11 years, that are tried and true that remain like at the top of your list today?
You know, it's funny. It's not funny. That phrase is so odd. You know, in 2020, we didn't know how we were going to do this program. We were just getting to the other side of what was a truncated award season, and the world was shutting down. And, you know, colleagues were sick and it was a very hard time. But at the same time, like, you still had to figure out how to do your job and do your job from your couch, right? I bring that up to say that that's the year that we did, you know, every year up to that point had been the best products of the calendar year. And that was the year that we pivoted and said, we really want to do the best products of all time, because right now those are the things that are bringing us the most comfort. Those are the things that we, you know, love and are leaning on. And so many of those things really resonate when you ask that question, because that was the one year where we said, these things are great for this year, but those things are great forever.
Well,
yeah.
Like, what were some of your favorites? Why am I like...
Oh my gosh, now I have to think of them. I'm going to get them all wrong.
You're not.
No, I probably am. I really need to fact check this, but like the jar of CeraVe body lotion, body cream, like, I'm pretty sure that probably made the cut. Probably the Burt's Bees lip balm.
Yeah.
Probably, you know.
And things we know, have been in our readers' arsenals for a long time.
Yeah.
It's our job to like think about our readers as well, and like what they are investing in. And we know they're going to invest. They want to invest in their skincare. They want to invest mostly probably in their skincare, but they will invest in beauty. They'll invest in that. And we want to make sure we're giving them the option, whether it's a drugstore price point or a little bit more prestige or masstige, whatever it is. We want to make sure we're meeting them where they're at. And it's great to see that they take our recommendations and they're going to invest in, you know, in that kind of stuff, for sure.
Yeah.
And I think that's always the thing too, you know, like, what is the reader going to invest in? Like, our readers aren't getting monthly facials, or, you know, they're probably going to the dermatologist, maybe more, but once a year for their skin check. They're smart and about what they want to use and where they want to spend their money. And, you know, we get so much, we're exposed to so much, and it's hard to even find the time. Like, I should be seeing somebody regularly, a facialist and extractions for my acne. Do I do it? No, truly. Like, it's like so tricky, right? Jackie's skin is perfect, like, by birth. So
it's
I don't want
it is not
like,
perfect by
this
birth.
is her, yes. But
it's not true.
I want to make sure that the products that we're recommending and that they're getting are tested and loved and worth their money, you know?
And skincare really can do so much.
Yeah.
I think there's a big misconception about me. I've been so open about procedures, things that I've done in the past. After I got sick from the Botox thing that was 2 years ago, I have not done anything.
And your skin looks
and
incredible.
I think my skin is better now than it was then, because before, my routine was, okay, I'm going to pop in to the doctor every 3-4 months, get, you know, some Botox. And I had decent skin at the time, but it really shifted my approach to everything. And I'm the same as you. I cannot get in to get a facial. And it's like, there's things that I want to do and I don't have any downtime because I'm on camera all the time. And people are like, well, what did you do? And I'm like, it's skincare.
Yes.
I mean,
you need your skincare to work overtime.
Yes.
Yeah,
and your skin is your foundation. And yes, these other things can help. But I think sometimes people even underestimate like what the right skincare can do for you. But it's a matter of finding it, because like the theme of this podcast so far, I mean, there's so much product. It's hard to cut through. And at the end of the day, most people don't know anything about skincare to begin with. So it's like they're following influencers, they're following derm.
And that person's skin's so different from your skin. And like, you know, it's like, it's so hard to cut through some of that, the noise. Yeah. Like, I'm the same. I joke, I was like the last 38-year-old to get Botox ever. I got Xeomin. I went for a Smartox and I got it for the first time. And I was like, I would talk about it. It was so annoying. Probably Jackie. And I was like, I don't know.
Like, tune her out.
Yeah. I was like, I mean, because we could go.
I'm kidding. No, we talk all day long.
We could avail of this stuff. And I don't know what was, you know, I don't know why I didn't get it. And then I liked it. Then I'm like, I don't know, like the maintenance of this, but I feel like there's, like I don't even, you know, I need my skincare to work for me too. But it is funny. Like I feel like that's why like we use the products that we're talking about.
100%.
Well, let's talk about some of the winners and then we'll move on to you guys.
Okay.
So we know that performance is huge. That's kind of the overarching thing that you're looking for when you evaluate these products. And you do hair, makeup, skincare, body care.
Yep.
Okay.
So we keep it, nice 4 categories. So I guess we're talking about skincare. The RMS cleansing balm.
Yes.
So this cleansing balm got 5s across the board. Like, it's hard to get a 5. That's like the highest rating, right?
Rewind.
Oh, sorry.
We
Did not.
no. We
Didn't talk about it.
score.
Oh, we score. Yes.
So in addition to having people write extensive reviews where they're sharing their experiences of the products, we have people rate things out of 1 to 5. 5 being like, I would absolutely spend my own money to buy it again. And 1 being, this is an abomination. And so that's what she means by 5.
Yes.
Okay.
So to get like a 5 across the board it's a big deal. So people they love the experience of it. Immediately, the way it melted. With cleansing balms, they kind of like could be chunky and fall into the sink. And you
Fortuna.
don't want,
Have you tried that one?
Which one?
Fortuna.
I've seen it. I haven't tried it.
I want to love it, but it's clumpy.
Yeah, you don't
I love
want
that brand, but
clumpy
it's clumpy.
not. Yes.
Yeah.
So this one like melts immediately. There's no clumps. It takes off the makeup. It leaves your skin feeling kind of hydrated. You can choose a double cleanse after. Maybe you won't. Like, people just loved everything about it.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
I think that was that was the cleanser moment that we had.
We had, let's see. One of the things that people loved was the new Murad retinol. Someone said that Murad could take all their money. I loved that for this specific product because, this is one of the hardest things for us to test. Anyone who's using, and when we talk about, we want people that have experience in these things, we want an experienced retinol user, but anytime you're switching that, you're going to go back to your baby steps and once a week and all the things. So it takes the longest amount of time. So for a product like that, and people who are experienced in retinol know what they're supposed to do and know what they're not supposed to do. And so to have, to get even 1 retinol a year that people sort of unanimously love and feel is like extremely gentle but effective is challenging. And we don't always have one. So for this one, to have one this year is really exciting because our testers really believed in it.
I let my mom try that one too. I gave some and she was obsessed with it. My mom's 65, but she also uses the Murad retinol body cream as well. And she insists it's helping the creping on her arms and around her knees. My mom's a very active, fit human. She really takes a lot of care of her skin. But yeah, she's obsessed with the Murad products. I brought them to her. I felt very proud.
Sometimes family members get involved.
Yeah, they do. I mean, and you also never want, we want to create empties wherever we go. We don't want to waste. So we are sharing the wealth.
Yeah.
It's the Kim Kardashian method. When something doesn't work for your face, you just put it somewhere else on your body and you move on.
I love that.
So
such a good.
Well, I mean, you can mix your face retinol, right, with some of your body moisturizer.
Of course, you have to, right? To try to
yes,
cut some of the irritation.
But that's interesting. So Murad has a body retinol as well?
It does.
Okay.
Wasn't new. We didn't test that this year.
We didn't test that one this
Just
year.
the face ones do. Sorry, not to confuse, but it's a similar green bottle. That's why I know my mom was using that one too. She loves the Murad retinol line.
So they can take all our money too.
The Murad retinol line, take all our money. Yes.
Was there a vitamin C?
We did have a vitamin C.
It was E.L.F, right?
Yeah.
E.L.F.
Really?
Yes. No, E.L.F, talk about that's, what would you call it? Mastige E.L.F? Or not? Yeah, right? They're bringing skincare at an accessible price point. And that one did really well. We tested a bunch of vitamin C's, no?
We did. Yeah, people love the price point. I mean, I think that for so long, vitamin C was something that you had to have a certain amount of money to play in that space to get something that was a serum and these brands are saying not so. And so to see results in that is really cool. And one of the things, we don't ask people to rate things based on how they look and how they smell. I mean, we obviously want to know if something is like extremely off-putting because that does negatively impact experience. But I don't want something isn't going to win because everyone says that it smells amazing, right? But it's interesting because the E.L.F. packaging was some of like the brightest, most fun packaging that we saw. Mm-hmm. And so I do think that it really helped elevate that for people, like the experience of them using it and having this like really pretty bright orange serum tube was like cool for them.
That's a good point. Packaging, man. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of branding people are saying that we're moving away from the millennial brand, the muted, minimalist kind of brand colors, and that for the next generation, it's all bright and bold, and you see that being integrated into a lot of
Taylor Swift in her orange.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, there she is.
Yeah.
Orange and mint green. Yes. I think it's true. I think that's so funny.
Yeah.
God, I loved the millennial pink. I did. I fell for it. Like, I literally.
I still love a beautiful, like, minimalist brand, but I think that there are some brands like Farah Hamidi. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Her use of color and packaging is great. Westman Atelier, I love how she used like the blue and the green and the pink as well.
Jackie has a fun story coming up in our fall beauty package that kind of looks
Oh,
at.
it's very color
It's really
coded.
colorful. It's color coded. That's what we'll say. And it just, looks at those beautiful, bright bottles that are on your vanity.
Yes, but the products actually work. It's just a bonus that
Yeah.
they're
Yes.
that they're primary colors.
But it's
And that's
very
what the
cool to
E.L.F. was.
see.
It was a bonus that it was just
Yeah.
this like beautiful bright orange primary color
Yeah.
that
Mm.
would stand out, but not in a off-putting way like on your vanity.
Well, SkinCeuticals for a long time was like the gold standard vitamin C, right? And then their patent ran out. So
Is that what
Oh
happened?
my God.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the formula became public, I think.
Got
and
it.
so now other brands can make it
For way less.
presumably for way less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the.
Which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Vitamin C for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other products that you can think of? You brought the,
Oh, should we all? We were supposed to do this as like a group icebreaker.
we can do it now.
Spraying our Weleda Skin Food Hydrating Face Mist, which
I
is
love a
winner.
face mist.
This
more
is
than
a winner.
anything.
Okay, I always leave this on my desk.
We didn't prime these, so
It's okay.
There we go.
This is live
Okay.
TV.
Sorry, we won't get it on the electronics.
Okay, here we go. That
Ooh,
feels
it
so
has a really
good.
nice mist.
yeah.
Great mist, even
Wow.
right, nice and even mist.
Even.
Yeah.
You look more. What did you say? You like to look aquatic, or no? What'd you say? Amphibious.
Amphibious? Yeah.
You look. We look.
You're giving dolphin.
You're giving dolphin. We look.
We love this
we
for
look
you.
extra amphibious.
Thank you. Ooh, that's very refreshing.
So refreshing, nice,
Wow.
just to keep on your.
And like a really nice mist.
I mean,
some
I've
of them are a
sprayed
little
this-
too targeted.
Yes, in your face?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Not to try this at home, but I did spray this on my 4-year-old daughter because she was like watching and like,
Uh-huh.
like just keep your eyes closed, and she understood the assignment, and I felt fine about it. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that's what this is. It's not for toddlers.
No, but that speaks to
but
the
that
formula.
Speaks to the formula of
Yeah.
the product.
Yeah.
For sure.
Any other stars that you want to talk about?
Is there
for
any hair we
skin?
want to
days?
talk about?
Yeah, we'll move on to hair in a second. Anything else for
Yeah,
face?
let's see.
Shiseido was a standout.
Mhm.
They
Oh.
have a new. I'm gonna butcher the name. I tried this one. They're because I'm way older than you think I am,
I love
and
it. You're-
and it was a firming sculpting moisturizer that I can
Ooh.
concur firms and sculpts. One of my colleagues said if I were a billionaire, I would have this on auto ship because it came in at one of our higher price points that are, I think it's 160. Everything is 200 and under in our awards. But again, for something like that to feel like you really, I've been using it for months now. And I looked in the mirror the other day and was like, it's that product. Like, because the other thing is we really try, you're not overhauling your entire skincare routine when you're doing this, of course. Like, you're maybe using 2 things in skincare because we want to know, we're not doing clinical studies, right? But like, we want to know that you actually can see and feel a difference in your skin. And so I tried that and maybe one other thing in skincare. And I'm like, okay, it's that one.
You are
It is the
extra
most
glowy.
luxurious product.
The
Yeah.
Vital Perfection Concentrated Supreme Cream. Got you.
Okay,
That's
thank
it.
you.
I
I'm like,
mean,
what is this magical cream
Yes.
I need?
And yeah, yep.
Yeah. So
Shiseido,
that one was
they have
a,
gorgeous. They do have
that
nice
one was
product.
a win, a big one.
Yeah.
One that was highly,
the Jones Road Rich Eye Cream.
oh my gosh, people
Jones
flipped
Road.
over
They
this
flipped
one.
over that one. Yep.
Yeah.
They felt like it was a very indulgent experience. That was one of the, like, using it felt like they were really participating in a self-care moment. They loved the feel. That was a big one.
There's
Yeah.
so many elements that lead to
Yes.
a good experience, right?
Yeah.
It is the packaging, some of
Mhm.
it, holding it in your hand.
Totally.
It is the consistency of the
Mhm.
product. How does that feel in your hand? How does it feel when you apply it to your
Mhm.
face? How much do you get out of one pump, right?
Yeah,
And then
for
there's
sure.
the effects. So it's like there are a lot of things leading up to the final result
Yeah.
that I think stay in people's minds when they
Mhm.
think of products that they love, right?